sheriff, kind of walks past you and goes, down the hole, I guess, and goes into the tunnel that you emerged from. Check things out.
Sheriff will
that's
be
just
fine.
fucking dandy.
And that leaves you, and then you hear Sheriff kind of shout from inside the tunnel, don't touch any evidence!
I don't like dead bodies, sir, so I will pass.
Wouldn't think of it.
That leaves you as the evening kind of crests into Salvation, standing in the junkyard, surrounded by blood.
So Don, you're a
Each other's
little
company.
quiet during
Just
that exchange. Is something wrong?
Just taking it all in.
It's not like you that we've known so far.
Yes,
You're
well,
quite
it was quite sad, the morning of that beautiful short bow. Oh, the gold I'll have to spend. It's awful.
Yes,
Especially since I have...
Very,
and then he
cool.
checks his coin purse. Oh, that's right. 0. Well, back to it.
I can give you a coin.
No, far better in your hands than mine.
But we need to sleep tonight in the lodge.
Oh, you must not recall. I'm accustomed to sleeping outdoors.
Where you could be stabbed in the back by
Stop
Johnny
drawing
Silverhand.
orange boxes everywhere.
Sorry, I was accidentally on it and I didn't know how to get rid of them. So I was just like, I'll just leave those there for now.
So you can be stabbed in the back by Johnny Silverhand. Is that really...
Johnny Silverhand, you say? I'll
I
be
just
okay.
gave him a nickname. I thought it sounded catchy.
I like this Johnny. He's a go-getter.
Well, I mean, you're gonna need to buy a short bow at some point too. But I guess you can sleep outside for now with your 0 money.
Can I ask what time of day is it? I forget.
It's evening.
Aaron looks out the window.
The sun is falling.
It looked like you just looked out there. Fucking go, hold on. Yeah, about 8 p.m.
Yeah, about 7:52 actually.
So you said it's morning?
The sun is falling down. It's evening time.
Perfect.
Man, we must have been in that hole for
so
a
what?
long time.
What's the play now, lads?
Do we miss any shops, or do we visit everything?
Can we get full map?
I don't know if we should be going to the shops. No. We should probably be staying out of sight in case some of these people were to find us again. We don't know where they've gone, of course. Some have just run off.
Are you just sleepy, Zayman? You can tell us if you're tired.
And
No,
in
quite
character,
the opposite, in fact.
Sir Don is chuckling. Must be sleepy.
I'm not sleepy.
And then Sir Don gestures that he is getting sleepy. So I quite am. I could use a good nap. I found a spot where the grass was just sublime.
Well, staying out of sight by sitting in the grass outside of an inn does not really ring very stealthy, especially for.
It's around back.
Don't tell me. I might tell Johnny Silverhand.
Why am I back to my old indicator?
So then,
where
could we lie low?
Oh, you could say it's like a shadow.
If not the inn, it must be something else, right?
Well, I mean, inn sounds nice.
I have a shadow. Just like to call that out. The inn does sound nice. Oh.
Then you should take the coin.
I lost my shadow. Oh, God. My shadow, it's gone.
All right, let's just go to the inn.
What's happened?
Let's stay out of sight. Sounds fair.
Sir Don would like to, he'll stop at the front of the inn and, so is that all we'll do today? Because I'll go to my favorite spot. No gold wasted on me.
So are we actually just calling it today then? Seems like
I don't know that we should go to the inn, is my point. They probably will know to look there, right?
Well, there's other people there too.
I
mean,
have just a
probably
place if
places
you'd
are
like to
safe.
follow me. As long as you're accustomed to sleeping on grass, it should be okay.
I really wanted to sleep in a bed tonight, but
Grunk, is that
anyway,
you?
I just don't know if it's wise. I don't really want to stay in the first place, to be entirely honest with you. But it seems that we will be.
it did seem a bit suspicious he wanted us to stick around.
Well, I don't think it's quite suspicious. I mean, we know that we look not great in this circumstance, right?
We are prime subjects number 1 in a piling of bodies outside of a hole.
Usually when you're the only people alive and everybody else is dead in a situation, it's not quite
Favorable.
favorable. That's a good word for it. For them to see you there.
Excellent point. Okay,
You know, at this point, I will mind myself outside. I think I will stay awake tonight. Quite a lot's happened.
Well, it's either camp here or the Mournlands, so what do you think, Simon?
I'll go behind the building if you need me. And I put up camp like right here, pressed against the wall. Is there any doors back here, Aaron?
Yeah, there's actually a big porch.
Just this couple having a smoke and Tyler just cuddling next to them.
I just kind of mosey myself in a corner without like a porch. It's all porch.
It's not like dark yet, by the way.
Yeah, it's evening, sir.
I kind of go back there and to not raise any suspicion.
You're right up against Salvation Hotel right now.
Yeah, perfect. Mooching for free. Used to this kind of thing. So I'm gonna go ahead with that. I'm gonna open up my to pass the time, right? Because you gotta do something, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of work on my statues, if you could assume it. Yeah.
Well, against Zane's better advice, I'm going to the inn because I want to sleep somewhere, and that is what I'm going to get. I feel like we are being a little
9
paranoid.
hit points out of 9, so I'm full health. Yeah.
In my naivete.
I'm probably just going.
Zayman, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm probably just going to stand around the camp that has been constructed here and attempt to make sure that nobody is coming in to us.
Isn't that where all the dead bodies are?
Yes, which is where we've decided to set up camp in the infinite wisdom of Sedan here. So...
Serdan's in no man's land.
Serdan's in the middle of Salvation.
Right. Yes, I'm going to the camp that Sedan is.
Oh, I saw you still in the graveyard.
Sure.
I was like,
okay.
This guy's got
the camp that Sedan has made to make sure that nothing terrible is going to happen to him as he sleeps.
Okay. Well, I'm chilling in the inn.
As you walk into the inn, a large presence notices you entering the door and says, "Oh, Orcman, come on over!" And you notice that it's your friendly friend that happens to sell Nash wraps.
No,
sitting at a table celebrating.
He's there
with a couple other people that are spending some time in Salvation right now. And he says, "Orcman, join us! Join us!"
So yeah, as long as you don't ask me if I want a Nash wrap or not.
Don't worry, I'm off the clock. I never cook when I've been drinking.
Okay.
And
I'm going over.
So you join the table and His name is Gorgle, by the way, which we established at some point, but I'm sure
You
none
said
of us remember.
Gorgole or Gorgold?
Gorgle.
Gorgle.
How do you spell Gorgle?
Gorgle Nash.
Nash.
Gorgle Nash.
Yeah, that's what the Nash rap is named after himself.
Nash rap. Get your Nash rap.
And Gorgle seems to be celebrating. He's just sold his 100th Nash rap today.
Very good.
A big milestone for him. And so he's very happy. He offers to buy you a drink. Would you like to celebrate with us?
Oh, why not? Congratulations for your Nash rap sales. I'm not a fan of spicy
Of course,
food,
barmaid, get this orc a drink.
but
And he
congratulations.
motions over the barmaid, and she brings you an ale of sorts to celebrate. So he turns and goes back to talking to some of the other people that were at the table, and some time passes, and then he eventually turns back to you, noticing that you haven't really been engaging in the conversation. And he says, "So what's new with you, friend?"
Well, I'm just adventuring and taking on quests and not getting paid out because people are just, scumbags sometimes. And they die on you. Yeah, it's a big dilemma. I didn't make any money.
Well, you know what I always say: if they don't give you money, take it.
I like that mindset. I didn't think of that.
Thank you.
That's
Not
even-
many do. I'm pretty clever,
A Nash
Yeah,
rap, per se.
you sure are. You almost sold me a Nash rap once. I was almost convinced.
Aaron seems to have.
You'll be the 101st customer. First thing in the morning, I'll cook you up one. How about that?
Could you
Just
leave
pay
out
now.
the spices?
No, that's crucial.
I don't think I could do it then. Spicy food and orcs don't really mix well, I think.
Well, listen, kid. I'm going to make it to Sean one day. And when I do, I'll find you there. I'll get you a Nash wrap. And as he's kind of proclaiming his lifelong goal of selling his Nash wraps in some of the biggest cities in the countryside, you hear a voice that sounds familiar. You can't necessarily place where it is, but from a table a couple of meters away from you, there's two men sitting there with hoods on discussing something pretty heatedly back and forth, and you can hear tidbits of what they say, and you catch little bits. One of them goes, "But Silva, I can't believe we're doing this. We've gone too far." And the other one is kind of arguing back with him, and you kind of listen in a little bit. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Oh, bloody perception. Rook is not very perceptive.
I perceive it through the walls with a 17.
18, actually.
With an 18, your eavesdropping is quite good, and so you can hear most of what they're saying, and they seem to be arguing about a job that they've done recently, and you hear the one who was being lectured first reply back, "Look, I know the junkyard, that's not us, but a job's a job." And the other one is getting more heated at him as he obviously disagrees with what he's saying, and they're arguing back and forth about whether they can trust the person who hired them or not.
It's quite strange. I'm just gonna continue hanging out with Nash Rap Man. And,
as you continue to celebrate the night away, time passes. Some of the compatriots are calling it a night, but Gorgle is going very strong still. He seems like he hasn't had a lick to drink yet, even though you've watched him down 12 ales alone. And he keeps going and going, and then all of a sudden, you feel a hand grab your shoulder from behind.
Turn around and look at him, a little surprised, a little drunk from drinking.
As you turn, you see the two men from the table earlier, and they look at each other and goes, "Yep, it's him, all right. Come with us."
Him is who? I'm sure that you're talking about someone else.
Look, we don't need to do this here. Come on outside with us.
Sir, I do not feel comfortable going outside. I can barely walk. Clearly, I've been drinking, as you can see. If you want to tussle, I want no part of it. I am hanging out
We
with
don't
my
want.
boy
We don't
Nash.
want to fight, lad. Come outside.
Can you at least introduce yourselves first? Come on, have some decent respect.
Yeah. I'm Greg. He's Bob. Come on.
Hello, Greg. Do you want to share a pint before we go outside?
I've had quite enough, thanks.
You sound stone cold sober, Bob. I mean, Greg. Sorry. As you can see, I'm drunk off my ass.
One last time, they kind of look at each other and sigh, and they go, "Look, man, we won't hurt you. We need to talk, though. Come with us."
Okay. On one condition. You have to buy me one more drink.
They kind of look at each other, confused a little bit, and then look at Nash sitting next to you and go, "You with this guy?" And Nash at this point is showing a little bit of the effects of his alcohol consumption. And he turns, he says, "Oh, come join us. More for the Nash raps."
More for the Nash raps.
Greg and Bob are visibly annoyed, and they say, "Look, barmaid, come get us a pint." And another pint of ale comes to the table, and they begrudgingly sit down next to you.
Oh, joyous day.
Master negotiator.
I'm gonna drink that pint quick as shit. And what a drink. Oh, okay. If you want to go outside, I will attempt to walk behind you. And I'll get up and be a little shaky, my legs, but I'll be good.
One of them kind of walks in front of you, and the other walks behind you as he leads you out the front door.
Yeah, I'm like patting one of them on the back. Oh,
Hey,
thank you for the drink.
They are coming out the building that Gruck is in, correct?
Yes.
Would there be any chance of perceiving the because it's not that late, right? It's not like, and I said I wasn't sleeping anyway.
Oh, it's pretty late at this point.
We were drinking for a while.
Yeah, they were drinking for a couple of hours.
I technically said I was not going to sleep out here. I don't think you can, right?
What do you mean? Why couldn't you?
I mean, you can attempt, yeah.
It's just you get like that shitty debuff built up. Yeah.
Or lethargic.
Well,
no, you can still sleep.
I guess I had said I wasn't going to sleep, but that's because I thought I couldn't sleep. So, since I'm awake, is there any chance of perceiving them talking or hearing Gruck and making out that it's Gruck from where I am stationed? Roughly.
Roll a perception check.
How far am I? How do you grab the ruler?
It's like 20 feet.
Yeah, about 20 feet. All right, fuck it. Well, there's a shot, I guess. Perception 12.
With a 12, there's been people coming in and out of the inn all night, and you've kind of tuned it out at this point. You don't really notice anything unusual.
I keep whittling my statues.
As you get outside, the two men turn to each other and go, "All right, who hired you?"
Who hired me? What are you talking about?
Yeah,
that
who
job
hired
we
you?
did earlier today?
We're talking about you following us around. Who hired you?
Follow? I've never seen you two in my life.
Look, don't play dumb, lad. We saw you at the junkyard. Now you're following us to the inn. Who hired you?
I mean, the humble fella that seemed a little sketchy that happens to be dead now hired us to go in that tunnel for some cash.
The old man.
I guess he was a little old. Yeah, he was a grumpy old sack.
What did he hire you for?
So he said some bandits were digging out this tunnel and they were stealing stuff from the scrapyard. So we were supposed to go down and do something. I preferred not to do anything bloody, but they got angry. We got angry. Things happened. You know how it is.
So you weren't hired to follow us?
Why would I be following you two?
And the man who hired you is dead now.
It's crazy, I know. I didn't get paid. My friends didn't get paid. We're all upset.
Well, you didn't check the old man out. He had tons of gold on him when we killed him.
You killed him. We didn't get paid because of you?
Look, lad, we were doing a job. All I want to know is if we're good or you're going to keep following us around.
Well, who hired you?
Some dude in a hood. Could have been a girl. I don't even know. They met us in a back alley. They talked
Greg
real low.
So Bob hired you, Greg. Is that what you're telling me?
Who's Bob? Who's Greg?
Isn't that not your names? You're killing me here.
Oh yeah, I forgot we said that. Oh no, that's Quicksilver. My name's Bryce.
Oh, that's interesting. I was hearing about a Quicksilver guy earlier today.
Yeah, I told you. We saw you at the junkyard. How drunk are you, lad?
Oh, I forgot how many drinks I had, dude. That Nash rap guy is crazy. I kept trying to match his drinks, and he's an animal.
Well, listen. Here's what I know. We're trying to get out of town because we feel like whoever hired us is trying to cut off the loose ends, if you catch my drift. I suggest you do the same, lad.
We are getting out of town. That's the plan.
But why are you still here? And where are your friends?
I don't know. Sleeping in some back alley because they're too cheap for the inn. I wanted to sleep in a bed tonight, damn it. And by God, I will.
And he kind of like they lean and whisper to each other for a second, disagreeing about something, and then ultimately the other one says, "Look, just tell him." And so Quicksilver turns to you and says, "You seem like a good guy. Here's what we know. We don't know who hired us, but what we do know is the man we killed. His boss. Her name's Karnak. She's a big wig around here. And I've got a suspicion that she's the one that's kind of offing everyone involved with this, if you know what I mean. So stay away from Karnak. Stay away from us. And hopefully we never see each other again. Deal?"
Well, if we do, let's share a pint.
This dude's just not getting it. And they both just turn and walk off into the night, leaving you in front of the inn.
Goodbye, Bob. And I'm like, oh God. Well, that was fun. I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'm gonna trip.
Holy shit!
My face, and I'm gonna.
Sorry, I just cast magic flamethrower.
Oh yeah, I gotta pay for the bed. Damn it! Fucking throw some silver.
Yeah, the bartender sees you stumble back in and says, "Oh, this boy looks like he needs a bed. That's a gold piece, lad."
A gold piece. Surely you can.
Yeah, I think you're gonna puke everywhere, cleaning fees and all that.
I will not puke everywhere. I promise. I will pay double if I puke anywhere. For I am Grok Stonestead.
Give me 2 silver then, and I'm charging you extra in the morning if I gotta clean that shit.
Okay, 2 silver. Here you go. And I like place it very lightly, and I pat it with my hand. 2 silver for the man. And I crawl off to bed.
And you go to bed. While that's happening, it seems that someone at the Hotel Diplomat, I forgot the name of the hotel.
I was going to say the
Salvation Hotel.
Hotel California.
Someone at the Salvation Hotel has gone in search of the sheriff and has brought sheriff to the backyard because they feared that they were being attacked or scoped out. And so the same sheriff that you met earlier comes walking into the courtyard and says, "You again?
I am groggy.
What are you doing here?"
Are you asleep or are you not asleep, Sirdan?
Sirdan is still awake via earlier transgressions that may or may not have been a mistake. As you can see, I'm good to see you again, Sheriff. I know it's a bit late. What are you doing up?
I'm the sheriff. I patrol the streets at night.
Well,
He also doesn't need to sleep. He's a machine. Or do you? I don't remember how you guys work now.
All right, well, you don't got to say it like that, but yeah, he's right.
Oh, that's pretty interesting. As you can see, I'm just I was a little poor. I really couldn't afford the tavern across the street, so I've thought I'd tidy up my time carving statues. Then I show
Can't
him.
afford 2 silver.
Oh, I was under the influence. They had told me it was
Aren't
a
you guys
guild,
supposed to be
Sheriff.
like adventurers?
Well, it's supposed to be. Not very good. They're getting paid, that is. Always on an adventure.
Uh-huh. Well, look, I've been meaning to find you anyways. I went in the hole. Jesus, fuck, that was insane.
Was our thought
But I
as
found
well.
some evidence. I talked to some known quantities around town, and I don't think it's your doing. I think we can call it square as of now. But I don't want to see you causing trouble. We're already in another mess here. Like, find somewhere nice to sleep, all right?
Do you have any free lodging around the town? Because that was no joke. I have no gold.
What do you mean by
I found this on the
known?
old man. He tosses you a pouch of gold that has 20 gold pieces in it.
What? Sir? Forget what the rest said. You're a great guy. And Sirdan runs off to the hotel, leaving nothing else, and then gets to bed with a blast of death.
Okay. So that it leaves. You ran all the way into the end.
Yep, I am just getting to the point where I can drag my guy. Oh, I'm dragging him now. Stream's terrible.
All right, so that leaves Zaman and Sheriff, I guess, standing in the courtyard.
How much does it cost for me, just real quick?
What a strange individual.
2 silver.
How much is 1 gold? 10?
10 silver, I
Okay.
think.
Fuck. All right, I'm good.
And, Sheriff, when you say known quantities that you spoke to, who are you speaking about?
Well, I'm not at liberty to share everything with you, but you know, it's a rough and tumble town. There's not a lot of government out here. There's some people I spend a little more time with than others. So,
like the blacksmith, right?
well, that's different. He's not a criminal. He's a good
But,
citizen.
you just said people you spend more time with.
Well, I meant like, you know, lad. There's some people who get in trouble more often than others.
Understood. What do they
Usually
usually
they're
get in
willing to
trouble?
help if it's not about them.
Right. What do they usually get in trouble for around these parts? I mean,
It could be
it's
for
rather
camping in the
quiet
back of a
town,
hotel.
right?
It could be for trying to steal something from a blacksmith, maybe.
Nobody's ever tried to power you
There's
off.
some iffy trading that goes on.
I'm sure
Nobody
there
tries
is.
to what?
Nobody's ever tried to power you off. I mean, with all of the unsightly types that we run into, it seems like it could be a real problem.
Well, they're not. They're not always the most clever.
It's fair.
And I'm a soldier, fellow. I mean, they could try. You know what I mean?
Right. No, understandable. I mean, you seem quite capable. You don't seem thrown together from various parts as your blacksmith friend is.
Why do we keep see now you're being suspicious again. You seem to have this thing you do where you're getting your hands in a lot of stuff. I don't know if I like you being around here. I'm gonna be honest, lad.
Oh no, I wasn't trying to get my hands into anything. I just had a good conversation with the blacksmith. I stayed at his house last night, actually.
My house.
Was it your house? I didn't see you. Well, you said you were patrolling at night. That makes sense, right?
Yeah, we share a house.
No, I get it. I wasn't aware. My apologies. No, I just had a good rapport with your friend, so he was telling me about the two of you.
Fucking gay lovers, lad.
I'm sure if he likes you, you're an
Fucking
okay
gay
lad,
lovers.
but find somewhere to sleep.
Fucking
I've got
gay
to go.
lovers, lad. Fucking gay lovers.
Unfortunately, I'm quite like you.
I hope they're gay lovers.
Well-
That'd be fucking sick, dude.
Go drink in the inn all night for all I care.
I
Just don't stand back here.
How do they do it, though? You know what I mean? How do they fucking
Fair enough,
do
I
this shit?
suppose.
I'm trying to think about it.
May I
Well,
ask you
no,
one
they're
more question
Warforged,
before you
so
depart?
Part of them are metal.
What's up?
I think they got metal dangling.
Have you heard of any
Hmm.
artifacts in the Mournlands that could potentially
Maybe
don't
they
know,
aren't even gendered. I don't know how Warforged work.
a
Maybe,
dispatch of
maybe they
people
just
similar to us?
Fuck.
And Zamian's gonna kind of like essentially like turn the gears on his neck,
Okay.
kind of like as a fidget thing.
The sheriff notices it and kind of like changes the expression on his face a little bit to one of curiosity. Look, it's a scavenge town. I hear rumors of artifacts 4 times a day that could harm Warforged, could harm humans, could harm anyone. I'll tell you what, I've spent a lot of time in Siri. They're definitely out there. But who can say where?
Understood. Well, I appreciate it if you get any leads and we happen to come across each other again. Just please remember to keep an ear out for me. I'm trying to save some particular people, and I would like to be able to use the artifact to do so.
I'll let you know, man. But like I said, who knows what rumors are true and which ones aren't.
Right. You said you come across many unsightly types, so usually their rumors offer a little bit more validity, at least, because there's usually profit for it, for them anyway, in it.
Indeed.
Well,
Right,
I appreciate
patrol.
it. Yep. As he turns around to
And he
leave for
kinda walks
patrol,
away.
as he turns around to leave for patrol, may I make a investigation or perception check to try to find his power off spot?
Yeah, roll investigation.
I hope it's a nat 20. Please be a nat 20.
It's middling. I have not made a good roll this entire fucking campaign so far. I swear to God, I don't have it in me. You said perception or investigation?
Yeah, or investigation.
Perfect. 13.
With a 13, you notice that he seems to be a very different model of Warforged than the other one you've met in the town.
Mm-hmm.
And you see no evidence of any shutdown switch. I'll be
Interesting.
right back as well.
Yeah, you're good. The camera zoomed out.
Man, Zamon's a little creeper.
Not necessarily. He just has some specific problems with things.
Questionable motives.
Yeah, definitely some motives behind him for sure.
A bit of a racist.
I don't even think it's. Yeah, it's like a quarter racism. It's very strange. It's strange racism.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah.
We're all a little racist.
So yeah, you know that you can't see any evidence of a shutdown switch, but you can tell that there is some sort of energy source, quite obviously powering him.
Okay, interesting. I'll let him walk away, and then I guess I will slowly, not as quite expediently as Sirdan, but I will walk over to the inn and kind of just lean up on the front outside and keep eye out for the two individuals that ran away coming to make sure they don't.
All right. And so with that, we're going to pass through the night. Morning's going to come, bright and beautiful. Another day, another dollar, as they say.
Another girl that... Oh, no.
And everyone that is sleeping is going to wake up. Ruck feels very heavy-headed after his drinking efforts last night.
Oh, God.
But hasn't worked. He's got a natural immunity to ale, and so he's not super hungover.
Gotta roll out of bed.
And you make your way downstairs to find that the inn is essentially empty, except for the barkeep kind of wiping down some tables and such. As you walk down the stairs, he kind of glares at you, Gruck, and he goes, "No puke?"
No puke at all, barkeep. No puke at all.
Not they.
Oh, hell of a lad, I said.
Where are you off to today?
Jesus. What was that again? I was coughing, Mr. Tavin.
Where are you off to today?
The grand unknown, aren't we all? I say
That was very. Are you still drunk, Clyde?
I'm trying to wake up with a good attitude.
And he goes, "Well, anyways, just know that if you have time, stop by the Chapel of the Silver Flame. They're looking for some help, and you guys seem to be making somewhat of a name for yourself around here."
There's a chapel in this town. I didn't even know. We might check it out.
The Silver Flame, there's a chapel everywhere.
Oh. Well, I guess I'm just... Goodbye, and I...
Sir Don would like to walk down at that exact moment and go, and just walk by. No time for remark, and go, nothing like the Church of Scoob. See ya, barkeep. And walk out.
Okay.
Oh, the two of you are out here already this morning. Bright and early, it seems. You're ready to go.
I feel well rested. I feel ready to go. And I pull out the pouch again. I've gotten my reward. In a roundabout way, of course.
Crazy night last night. You guys don't even know.
What do you mean?
You know that Nash Rap guy that keeps selling Nash Raps to everybody.
You didn't eat another one. That was a terrible choice the first time around.
I didn't eat one.
I've quite enjoyed
the
them.
record.
They are splendid.
I'm not into spicy food, but that guy can drink. Sweet mercy. And I met these two other guys. They were cool, I guess. They sort of... Oh God. And it sort of just dawns on me as I finally remember the events of last night. Yeah, you know those two sketchy guys that sort of ran away at the scrapyard?
Oh, you mean the people that I said not to stay at the inn because they might show up? Those fellas.
Yeah, they were at the inn, and I showed up.
Wonderful.
So Don goes,
Yeah, I was pretty drunk. So there was no problems. No problems. The only problem is they were the ones that killed the guy that was going to pay us. So
Now, for some reason,
I
that
feel
sounds
offended.
like quite a large problem. I can't put my
Yes.
finger on it, but
Jesus Christ. Okay. Out of
drunk,
characters is
you
not
really have to
sustainable.
lay off the
My
alcohol.
throat is getting
Did they tell you why they killed them?
Ugh. They were hired by some dude they don't know. I think they're just mercenaries doing contracts. I mean, they said they did it for a good reason, though. There was this weird lady named Karnak, or guy, I don't know.
Did you get any information on Karnak?
Apparently, they were the boss of that weird old guy that lay slain in the scrapyard. So apparently, the dude had all his money still on him. I don't know why we didn't capitalize on that.
Well,
as
that
shameful as
means
be.
that the killing was specific, right? It means it was targeted, and that they didn't care about taking any possessions.
Sirdan can
They
be
just wanted
seen.
in and out, queen and quick.
Sirdan at this point
That
can be
does
seen
seem
kind of like regretting his actions for not checking. You know, stupid, stupid, stupid.
Well, I mean, Mr. Shaft did show up. That would have been weird. Well, I mean, they said they were getting out of town, so I doubt they're around anymore.
Did they tell you where?
They just said they were leaving town, and they said they hope they never see me again, which was a little saddening. They bought me a pint. It could have been friends.
We can deduce they
been
didn't go
worse.
to the Mournlands, correct? So they must have gone in either, I believe it's, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's to the north or to the east or to the south that they could have gone, but they couldn't have gone to the west into the Mournlands.
Well, they could have. I mean,
They could have, but it would be.
I'd like to
mistake,
just use my
I'm sure.
perception to look at what direction the Mournland is, just to be certain. Is it west?
The Mournlands is. The map's gone. What the fuck? It's east of you.
East, so. No,
So we'll
I
just
understood.
correct his state. I just wanted to make
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Oh, would you look at that? Crazy.
Well, we seem to be. I did hear from the barkeep that the church here is requesting for some help. Now, I am not one to turn down an adventure. However,
I'm sure you're not trying
Australian.
to.
I like
Hell.
me an adventure, lad. However, I haven't gotten a fucking dime since we've started in this area. And it's not all about the money. However, it does
You
buy
have a bag
short
of 20
bows.
gold in your hand that the sheriff
Yeah.
threw you last night. What
I hate your
exactly?
pockets jingling.
I hide it back in my bag. Hey, well, it could be more. I try not to count. I always lose it when I count it.
I turn to Simon and it's like, this guy's just trying to peach. For the church of Scoob, whatever the hell that is.
I go.
He's trying to
Listen.
get more followers.
I'm fine helping out this church or whatever. I don't really care as long as it takes us in the direction of the Mournlands again.
Well, then I guess we could take a gander. We'll see what they have to offer. I've never been one to shy away without knowing. I just have lost part of my optimism about this town.
And keep an eye out, though. We told the sheriff we were leaving, so it might look even more suspicious if we stick around.
Don't you want a short bow?
Do you think the church has a short bow?
I think we can buy one on the way. If you really want one, with all that non-money that you have in your back pocket.
Probably be better than giving it away to random individuals, as you were doing before.
I consider them
Huh?
investments.
What?
This is on my medication.
I'm hoping it comes back full circle.
Childbearing.
One
You can
time
help that, certainly.
I planted a gold. I'll have to go back and check it one day.
I'm going to tell. I'm going to
Alright.
tell you from experience that probably did not grow into anything, but you might.
You have like 3 intelligence. Is that part of your character?
I have a 0 on intelligence. However, wealth is my ideals, and my flaws is I find most people trustworthy. So, I heard from a gentleman, if you plant enough, it'll grow.
The fella told me.
Right, yes. And that gentleman happened to have a garden plot for you to plant it in, right?
Yeah, I went back a few days earlier, and I thought it was sprouting. It never did, but it looked like it'd been rummaged on the ground, like roots were popping up. Now that I think about it, he might have grabbed the gold.
Nah, I highly doubt it.
Yeah, you're
Let's
right.
go to the church.
I bet it's sprouting. Let's head in.
The Church of the Silver Flame is the silver roofed building over here.
Silver roofed. Oh, my fucking character shoot up.
That we were right next to before. And
Oh shit!
Which side is the front?
Other side facing the street. I forget what we named the street last time, to be honest. But whatever.
Saban actually only goes through back door.
Main Street.
Main Street.
Yeah.
Saban only goes back door.
As you approach the church, walking down Main Street, you see a familiar face camped out front, with his merchant stall set up. It is none other than fuck, I forget his name.
Nash Rap.
It is none other than the Nash Rap man.
Then Gorgle. It's Gorgle Nash.
Set up outside. He sees you turning the corner and walking down the street, and he goes, "Oh, you've come to get a Nash Rap, haven't you?"
You're gonna have to make a very convincing.
How much
story
were they
with
again?
Nash Rap for me to get one.
One Nash Rap, 5 silver pieces.
I'll take 2. Thanks.
I just got done serving the crowd coming to pray this morning.
I'll take 2 again.
Is there still spice in the Nash Raps?
2 Nash Raps coming right up. Extra spice just for you, laddie.
I
He
don't
starts cooking
want
them
no
up
spice.
and doing his thing. He finishes up both Nash Raps and said, "These are my best recipe yet. Try it right now."
I break the 4th wall. Uh-oh. All right. I was breaking the 3rd wall.
The 3rd wall. Yeah.
Not the 4th. I broke dimensional walls. Damn it.
Yeah, was talking about us.
I'm gonna eat it. What do I?
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Is it just any? Is it a con save or is I just rolled flat?
You can make a con save. That probably works better.
I was like, I'll roll flat. Oh my god, I love Nash Raps. Fuck me to tears. 20, non-nat.
Non-nat.
Dirty.
The spices heighten your senses as you become more aware of the surroundings around you, and you can feel the breeze of the air just a little bit differently than you did before you enjoyed this Nash Rap. And go ahead and give yourself 2 temporary hit points.
No. Thought I was gonna awaken. For a second, I thought I gained enlightenment.
Gorgle, here's a recommendation.
Beyond that 20.
Non-spicy Nash Raps
Fuck, that would have been sick.
would be good. You need to serve people like me.
Spice is what makes the rap, son.
So are
You'll know
these?
someday. I'll get you.
I guess. Are we playing
Maybe
food
in
spoils?
the next
Because
life.
I have 3 Nash Raps in my inventory right now.
That's the reason why
The
you're
spice
poor.
keeps it alive for quite a long time.
Are these separate than the
How
original?
foreboding, and you're putting that in your body.
Preserving job.
How are these separate than the other Nash Raps? This last one, because I bought 2.
Yeah, added as an enlightened Nash Rap. Gorgle has perfected the recipe a bit since his 100th customer.
Didn't take him
Goggle, what can you tell us about the church?
Oh, the church. It's one of my favorite places, you know. The same people come every morning. They're always here at the same time. Makes great customers, I tell you what. They pray, then they leave. quite boring in there, but I know that the sister inside is looking for some people to help her out. I believe they had a theft recently. I don't know anything about it before you look at me. But I don't know. I'm here a lot. Maybe I've seen something. She doesn't want to talk to me though. Something about the way I look or the way I'm profiting off a church service. I don't know. She lectures me a lot, but
I'm gonna look at
you need
Sir
help?
Dan.
I'll be out here.
I'm gonna look at Sir Dan and Gruck very seriously. All right. I know the two of you aren't the most civilized around specific individuals.
I'm civilized.
I need both of you to be very careful when you're talking to members of the church. They have a lot of power backing them, regardless of what church it is. Albeit maybe the Church of Scoob has the least amount of power from what I've heard. But anyway,
spirit,
you need to make sure.
They are the most powerful. However,
I see.
as a
You
member
need
of
to
the
be careful
church,
when you're talking to church members. And I'm
I
saying that to
probably
somebody
want
who
to say-
has a religion. They hold a lot of power.
My mother taught me well to be respectful to the church.
I usually just
That's
avoid
how
them.
I
I
felt
wasn't even
tonight.
going to go inside. I just came for the Nash rap.
You ready to enter?
Would
Thank
you
very
like to
much
enter the
for
church?
Nashra.
Let's
I'm
go.
good.
I just stay
Yeah,
out by
the
the
church.
Nash rap guy.
You're not coming in.
Orgel is
Sir
very
Don?
excited that you're hanging out with him. And he immediately starts telling you a tale of how he's perfected the Nashrap recipe, getting ingredients from across the continent. He goes on and on and on. As the other two walk into the church,
Can
the Chapel of
Tyler
Silver Flame
can
is made
Tyler
of-
get can Tyler get what is it called? It's not advantage. Can
Divine
Tyler have the
smited.
cooking skill from his conversation so he can cook for us?
Wait, that's stealing his recipe. That'd be criminal.
Do you want me to roll to see
he's
if I
not giving you
perceive?
that much information.
Okay,
He
okay.
keeps,
I
he
just
keeps
love
some
to
of his
ask,
ingredients secret. But he is very much enjoying the conversation. You also, at the same time, don't know how much of what he's saying is the truth.
Shady
So,
Sir
anyways,
Don.
you walk in. The Chapel of the Silver Flame is made of clean dressed stone and a gabled roof of silver painted wooden shingles. Inside, several simple but well made benches rest before a stone altar. A silver dish sits on the altar, and behind it, a large tapestry embroidered with the image of a silver arrow hangs on the wall. A middle-aged woman dressed in silver-tinged clerical vestments smiles in welcome, a rare sight in a town that trucks in so much unkindness. Welcome! I'm Mother Johanna, keeper of the chapel. How can the Silver Flame be of service today?
You said there was an arrow on the wall. I know I'm not in there, but I'm just regretting my choices.
Zayman. Yeah, there's silver arrow is what he said.
God damn it.
Zayman kind of like tugs on his ear a little bit. The high pitched voice is kind of like messing with the tinnitus that he has from the gears whirring in his head all the time, and it just kind of like messed with him for a second, but he like quickly regains his composure. Greetings. We were told that there was some kind of inquiry that the church had. We've come to help out. We have somewhat of a band.
That's wonderful. And she gets very ecstatically excited about realizing that you're here to help. Is it so many just treat me with unkindness around here? They don't want the church. I don't know why. Do you know? Are you members of the Silver Flame?
No, we're not. But I haven't heard much about your religion.
Actually, Gruck, I am a member of the Silver Flame, in fact.
Well, I'm not.
Wonderful. Well, you would know about our relic. So I got sent out here to deliver the word. Okay, I'm done with this voice. I got sent out here to deliver the word to the masses in some of these outskirt towns. And I brought with me one of the very important relics of the Silver Flame, the Arrow of Truth. Roll a history check for me real quick.
Both of us, or just one
Damon.
of us?
I'm gonna argue.
Or a religion check, right?
I'm gonna argue
Well,
that I would
doesn't she
just
have
know
background?
this information because I've been a member of the church for such a long time.
How about advantage?
I would agree, but I want to know how much you know.
I got you.
Like you know of it 100%.
Yeah.
So would
'Cause
Eli?
I'm like, I
just,
definitely.
would Eli be getting technically not advantage, but a lower DC than Garrett? Because Garrett's rolling to know about it. We're rolling Eli
not
to see how
rolling.
much he knows. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Garrett's not
we're
rolling.
one rolling.
I got a
That's
9.
why Garrett doesn't.
We still can't roll above a 10 in this household.
Yeah, Eli, your house. I'm never coming to your house, dude. Don't even invite
No.
me over. My rolls will be
Nah,
cooked.
dude.
With a 9, you recognize what the arrow of truth is immediately. You know it's one of the holy artifacts of the Silver Flame. And you, to your knowledge, it was stationed within like the Vatican archives, essentially,
Right.
at Flame Keep, which is like the head of the Church of Silver Flame. Very
Terribly sorry.
protected.
Why on earth would you bring such an important artifact out to this outskirts town? There must be a reason. I thought it was within the Vatican archives.
Well, you see, we needed a boost to get people to join out here. Most people are not very open to our messaging, and I'm quite a high-ranking official myself, and so they trusted me to keep it safe, which I failed. So,
No.
I need you to get it back. Go ahead and roll an insight check for me, real quick.
Sure. We're both rolling, I'm imagining, on this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're both rolling? Okay.
Yeah, because we're both having this conversation.
I'm rolling.
Oh my god, finally. Thank the Lord.
Where's my insight? Bang. Oh, bang.
Insight. We have a unnatural 20 on my side.
Got 12.
Well, fuck you, Garrett.
With an unnatural 20, Zayman, you can tell that she's not being entirely honest about why she has come here specifically. But you can tell that she's not like deliberately trying to harm. Like, it's not a harm. She's just not telling you the whole truth, essentially.
All right. Who would have been you said Vatican-like, so they have a pope, I'm assuming, right? Or like leading religious
Yes, they have
figure.
popes and bishops and archbishops. And
Who would
all
be,
of that.
who would have
It's
been the
Catholic
pope?
Church.
Who would have been the pope when I originally had joined them?
Pope Lionel Messi.
Hold on a second.
Yeah. And was the silver arrow around when he was the pope?
Remind me how old you are again.
Mm-hmm.
Discord chat me if you don't want to say it out loud.
To you, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude's ancient. Ew.
Let's go to.
Fuck, I forget how old I am.
Chips, mate.
My dude's 31, dude. He's cooked.
Okay, so
I'm finding the family name as well, if you need that.
no, you're good.
Okay.
You would have been around for the forming of the church.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Of the Silver Flame.
The
So
first
the first pope was a paladin named Tira Miron.
Tira Miron. Okay, I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget it. Tira. Is that T-I like tiara? Or
Hey, Aaron.
Ira.
Can we get a call because I'm terrible at spelling names? Whenever you give us a name, you just type it in the chat really quick.
first pope
You can just ask for the spelling.
of the
I
White
don't have
Flame.
Discord open on my PC.
Oh, I meant like
Silver
roll
Flame or
20
White Flame?
chat.
Not the White Flame, Silver Flame.
Oh. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, Silver Flame.
Just because I do take notes, but like then I'll write the name and then I'll hear you say it a second time and be like, oh, you didn't say Layman Vremya. You said Vremen Lamia.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And was the arrow around at the formation, or was it an artifact that was?
It became an artifact shortly after.
Shortly after, so still during the reign of Tira Miron.
You know that Tiramaran didn't necessarily have a reign because the church was founded on her sacrificing herself, essentially.
Okay, so then who's the second pope? Who's the person who would have been around when the Arrow was?
Eli,
The
now I get
second
cheat for info because he was around the whole
would
time.
have been Malaya Sharavashi.
Malaya
I'll type in the chat.
Charvashi.
Are these real people that were in the story?
This is like the actual history of Eberron, yes.
Yeah.
It's documented.
Because it's documented history because it's a realm that is an actual canon realm within D&D.
So, like, the history of this place is, like, insanely large?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's a universe.
So they're called, by the way, they are called the Keeper of the Flame.
This sounds like it's out of Dark Souls.
They're not a pope. They're called Keeper of the Flame. Okay.
Keeper of the Flame. But it is a pope figure, essentially.
So, in conversation, you brought an artifact that was first discovered under the tutelage of the second Keeper of the Flame, Malaya Sharvasi, to a random town in the outskirts. I'm sorry, but I just don't quite see the reason being to bring converts inside. It must have been a deeper reason than that. And no disrespect to you, of course. I am a devout member, but it seems rather strange, and we should have the full story if we're going to combat whatever has come and taken it. Don't you agree?
Well, look, are you going to help us? I'm sure as a member of the church, you can't say no, so I'll tell you, but I need your promise that you'll help me afterwards.
Of course, yes, we will help. I think we're committed at this point. Is that right, Grok?
Certainly. Damon. I'm a little just confused.
The priestess notices your hesitation in your response. Well, okay then. Look, I'm a faithful member of the church, I promise, but I may have been sent here for some disagreements that I had with the current Keeper of the Flame, and part of that was kind of to test my loyalty and see if I could keep the arrow safe. Look, they don't send people like me to the middle of nowhere normally. I'm quite important, but I messed up, all right? And so here I am doing my penance, and I have to keep the arrow safe, so I need you to find it.
It seems that any devout member of the church, especially one in a high-ranking position, would go and find the arrow immediately. What's stopping you from going and getting it? Do you know the people that have taken it, or what's the circumstance?
Well, it's quite I have my suspicions, and I mean, look at me. I'm not like you. I think this might take some force.
What makes you think that?
Well, let me tell you what happened. 3 days ago, I left the chapel in the morning, as I do often, to go run some errands at the market and pick up some things for the congregation as they came and visited throughout the day. And I left my acolyte in charge, Jiraiya, and she kind of motions over, and you see a young man sitting in the corner, praying. And so Jiraiya was in charge of the chapel, and everything goes totally fine normally when we do this. But that day was quite weird. You see, when I was at the market, I ran into Jiraiya. He was also there doing some shopping, and so I asked him who was in charge of the chapel and what was going on, and he had no clue what I was talking about. And so immediately, I stopped everything. I didn't buy a thing. I rushed back to the chapel to find that not only was Jiraiya not here, but neither was the arrow of truth. It was just gone.
The old clash is fucking.
So you're saying that guy lost the arrow of truth, and he's just sitting
Yeah, we're
there.
fucked.
Well, but no.
I want that arrow of truth. though.
Look, I trust Jiraiya, and he has no recollection of me telling him to watch the chapel. He was never here that morning, he says.
So
I
But he
don't know
was.
what happened.
you told him.
So you're thinking that somebody was becoming or disguised as Jiraiya?
Yes, I think that's the only logical conclusion.
Or perhaps
Somebody
manipulated
disguised as
Jiraiya
Jiraiya,
and then
intending.
changed his memory as well.
No,
Could be
no, Jiraiya would never steal the arrow of truth. I know him.
No,
He's
no,
a
no.
loyal follower.
I'm sorry, not manipulated normally, manipulated magically to do so.
Well, I think he'd have some recollection. I mean, come here, Jiraiya. And she motions him over. And he
I'm
kind of
just
stands up out
imagining
of his
Jiraiya
prayer.
from Naruto, by the way. That's all that's in my head right now. Jiraiya from
He
Naruto.
joins you. He joins you and says, I overheard you're here for the arrow.
It's a
Look,
potentially
I
recovered
promise
arrow,
you-
yes.
Yes. I promise you, I don't know what happened, but it was not me that was here. I was never here that day.
Grok, what do you think? Do you think that this is something that we could take on fully? I believe that it is. We just need to do some investigation work.
I think
and I
we
know
need to
that
split up and search for clues.
I don't think that we should split up. I think that that would take far too much time. I think it's more efficient to just stay together and look for clues, right?
Sorry, I've heard people say that a lot in books.
In books, I'm pretty sure the Church of Scoob has a motto like that or something.
Mystery books. Yes, from the Church of Scoob.
Understandable.
The ancient texts.
They are a strange type over there, but yes, I think there will be no issues, Sister and Jiraiya. We should be able to recover this arrow. If you come across any more information, of course, reach out to us immediately. Try to get us. Where did they go?
Well, I do. And the sister kind of chimes up. I do have a suspicion of who orchestrated the whole affair.
All right.
I don't have proof, but have you heard of Zodor Terev? He's a broker over at the Salvation Market or at the Salvage Market.
You said Zona Terev?
Zodor Terev.
Zodor Terev. Is that perhaps a very sketchy individual who hangs out at the scrapyard often?
Well, I would say he's quite an untrustworthy brigand, and I've heard rumors that he's a shifter.
Interesting. A
If you catch what
changeling,
I mean.
perhaps?
I would like to make it known when the books of the Scoob religion were mentioned, Sir Don himself felt like a little tingle, a little something.
Yes, he felt the urge to split up.
Anyways, you can talk to that unruly merchant out front. He's here all the time. He might have seen something. And just know that the church always pays its debts. You will be rewarded if you help us.
Well, personally, I think you should reward Gorgo for feeding your procession. Because he is keeping...
He takes our
Beyond-
donation money.
Hmm?
And she gets like visibly upset at the suggestion of rewarding Gorgle at all.
I mean, they're hungry. I mean,
He takes advantage of our members every morning and takes money from the church that they would donate otherwise.
Well, what if Gorgo donated some money?
Who would never donate a cent?
Seeing the man, I do believe that.
I think you need to give him more credit.
He
seems like a nice...
He's an unruly character. I don't think he's a bad guy overall. I mean, I don't think he had anything to do with this, but I don't like him being around.
Do you think that Zodor and do you think that Gorgle would know Zodor?
He's an unruly character. I'm sure he would.
Well, if Gorgo helps us find your arrow of truth, give him a little more credit.
Well, if he finds it, I will. But we're far from the warmth of the flame out here, and I don't think he's going to do anything to help that.
Okay. And Zayman, are we about done yet?
I think so. Thank you for all the information. We'll return if we have anything that we further need or anything similar.
Sounds good.
All right.
And she
Goodbye,
goes
miss.
back to kind of doing her duties around the chapel.
Goodbye.
Grok, what did you think about that? I'm going to say this as we're like walking out back toward Serdad.
Well, I think this woman is terribly irresponsible. An ancient church artifact in the middle of the boonies, just being left in a stone building.
Water blast.
Quite crazy.
It
Yeah,
seems rather irresponsible to me, and I don't believe that
Sure.
the Keeper of the Flame would put it in such a precarious position, considering its importance to the church.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if this is some kind of test, I mean, I'm sure she'd be executed if the
I
mannequin
don't.
found out.
Mm, they don't usually execute people, to my knowledge. Correct me if I'm wrong. They don't usually execute people, to my knowledge. But you would get in certainly some trouble and potential excommunication, I'm sure, especially if you're in a position of authority within the church. It's important, though, to note that whoever these unruly characters are that we're going to be dealing with had to have a reason to take this artifact and might be more powerful than we are expecting them to be.
Well, I wish we knew what this powerful artifact did. I'm too
Uh,
stupid to know.
Do I have any idea what it does, Aaron, or what it's like rumored to do?
You don't know of anything other than it's kind of like blessed, like religious significance. You kind of assume that it's more of like a church holy artifact than anything actually physically
Got it.
Is it
useful.
ceremonial? Okay.
The persons who may have taken this must have had something against the church, because I can't see them using it for any power reasons. It might be a rival church. It could be people that want to sow dissent within the church, perhaps people that have it out for this specific cleric. I'm not entirely sure, but let's go and see Sedan. Try to find out, I guess. He's still with that vendor, right?
Yeah. Or maybe an archer just ran out of arrows, needed to reload. And I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. Let's go find stupid.
Sounds good to me.
As you walk out, you still see Serdon is standing very annoyedly at this point, still listening to stories about where the sources of the Nash rap are sourced.
All right, I did all I wanted to do. Kamehameha.
Go.
Your camera's frozen, by the way, Tyler.
Not for me. He's
Not
moving
for
around.
me either.
Oh, just kidding. It's just for me, I guess.
He's working.
It's weird. No one else is frozen except for him.
Time.
Strange.
Heed
All right,
my
anyway.
call. Aaron looked at the camera.
Yeah,
just
so
to
you
be
walk
sure.
out, you see he's still. Oh, you're not frozen anymore. He's still.
Time heeded my call. Tell me that's not the sickest shit you've ever seen.
He's still in conversation with Gorgle Nash about the sources of his famous Nash rap.
Sedan, Gorgle, we've received the assignment from the church. Gorgle, we may need your help on this one, actually. Do you happen to know a character named Zodor Terev?
Terev. You don't want to mess with Terev, lad. Look,
Don't think
I like you
don't think we-
guys. Terev's into some shady business around these parts. I've known some fellows. I've drank with some fellows. They go work with Terev, and fellows don't come to the bar anymore.
Have you sold a Nash rap to Terev?
No, I'd never sell to an unsavory character like that.
Oh, it's very wise of you.
On ass raps make you stronger.
I can attest.
Oh, that is a good point. Well, we were curious if there were any rumors about where his location may or may not be, so we can avoid him.
Yeah, that's me
It's not
unknowing.
rumors. He's
Me
got a
unknow-
big office in the Salvation Market. He's a broker after all. I mean, he sells scrap. That's his business, if you catch my drift.
Unsavory sells scrap. He wouldn't sell a short bow, would he? No, that would be no. Never mind.
I mean, he might. He sells lots of things.
I don't think we're trying to mess with him or join him. I think we just need to ask him a couple of questions.
We did.
All I'm saying is he's a dangerous fellow, so be careful.
Where can we locate him? The scrapyard doesn't seem the place after all of the altercations that occurred
No,
yesterday,
he's in the
right?
market. He's in the scrap market.
Scrap.
You've helped the goblin, right? Same place.
Oh, that guy. Oh, actually, no, the other guy. Okay, yeah. We can go to the Salvation.
Is it not right next door?
It's right next to you on the map, Tyler.
It is. Yes, it's right next door. But before you go, did you what happened to the arrow? Where'd it go?
I was trying to find out. Not entirely sure, but they thought that Zodor might have some information. Would make sense, right? Being a broker, he might have brokered a deal for it.
Hey,
if you ask me, I think it was Jiraiya.
You do think it was Jiraiya?
Yeah. The other day I was out here selling my Nash wraps, as I do, and I saw Jiraiya. He was weirdly dressed in a hood and such, kind of sneaking around, and he had a bundle with him as he exited the chapel. Shady fellow.
Is Zodor not a shapeshifter, a changeling?
He is a changeling, but he's sworn off of changing, if you know what I mean. He promised the sheriff he'd keep the same form if he was going to work around here.
Well, that's all certainly good information. Well, I think we're gonna go check out the market. I know I said that we
Luck,
wouldn't,
lads.
but I think we might. Okay. Team, do we want to check out the market to see if our good old boy, whatever his name is,
First, I think we should
is hanging around?
First, I think we should fill in Sedan on everything that's happened.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sounds like
Right.
there's a. All right.
So we'll fill in Sedan on
On everything.
info.
what we got. Yeah, all the
Yeah.
info from the
Yeah.
cleric.
Well,
And then
Okay.
it sounds interesting. It definitely sounds like I'd like to see this arrow, just as a craftsmanship point of view.
Yeah, you could use it, but not on
Just
anyone important, of course, because we wouldn't want to kill anybody.
listen, don't bury it in the ground and wait for it to sprout, though. We quite need this one more presently than you needed the gold.
Yeah, I guess it would take a while. Yeah, all right. I'll see if I can't recreate it. Maybe it's made out of wood. You never know.
We will have to find out, but for now, we're off to the market. Just a few steps away, yes?
Of course.
As you enter the market, you see the familiar scene as you've been here previously of many vendor stalls kind of scattered around in this warehouse-looking room, essentially.
There's many.
As you look around, you spot in the corner Terev's treasures.
Can I run? Can I run an old perception check looking for a short bow?
No.
Well, fuck
Can
me
he not
to
investigate
dear.
the area for any salesmen in the market?
I mean, there's salesmen everywhere. You'd have to go talk to someone.
I walk
There's no
up.
short bows on display.
I'll walk up
Shame.
after we do everything.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, you're the merchant here. So, Don, I think you should probably handle this one, right? You seem the most
All right.
sketchy out of all of us.
As long as I'm not cracking a deal. Well, he could have a short bow. It's piqued my interest. What do we
Well,
need to
work
know
on that.
from him again? Do remind me.
Just do not ask him who stole the arrow, because that would be really weird. Just like sort of hint at it. Just poke him.
Okay.
Just poke him a little bit.
poke him a little bit. And so Don starts like carving a little like instruction into the wood statue. Poke him just a little. Okay.
Literally just poke. Just give him a poke.
It's quite an issue. Zaman, anything from you?
No, I think that's about it. Just be sure to be discreet and be sure not to give away the fact that you're trying to pry for information. In fact, you might even pose as an interested buyer, perhaps.
Yes.
Well, if he has a short bow, I may just be.
No, not for a short bow, for the arrow.
I guess I could use a few more arrows. Good point.
Just ask about arrows and where you can buy them.
All right.
For your,
No.
I'm on my way, lads. I've got this.
Zaman is just
as you approach Terev's treasures.
Good job.
As you approach Terev's treasures in the corner of the salvage market, you see that it's made from lashed together timbers with an upturned artillery wagon serving as the roof. The structure perches on stilts over a mud-filled crater in the corner of the room, and a rickety ladder ascends to the entrance, a curtain of yellowing bones threaded on copper wires.
Not the finest
You'd like
shop
to
I've
enter.
seen, but I guess it isn't the worst I've seen. I'll go in.
So you enter and you see three men. There's one in the middle, and then there seems to be two bodyguard-looking fellows kind of at the back corners of the room. Quite a small area in total.
Wait, so I'm walking past two bodyguards?
No, they're like in the back two corners of the room. So you're walking like into the room and you see the three men in front of you.
So it'd be like stall, two men.
Yes.
Stall.
And then
two
one
men.
guy behind the stall.
Fair. Okay.
And as you enter, the guy in the middle says, "Welcome to Rev's Treasures. What can we do for you?"
Hey, are you Terev?
Why, yes, Zodor Terev himself. Famous around these parts.
I like that name. I'm Sidon. Nice to meet you. Well,
Pleasure
Well.
to make your acquaintance, Zodon.
and what are those two's names? Huh, big name, fella.
That's Shybuck, and that's Jelly Roll.
Jelly
Hanging
Roll.
out.
I like your name too. I can't really pronounce yours. Sorry. Just say it as I see it.
And you just see the guy in the corner just kind of look around and start saying his own name quietly to himself. Shybuck. Shybuck. Just perplexed.
But anyway, I've been looking at all the stalls, haven't really found anything that grabs my eye. I was hoping to just take a look at your wares first, maybe have a few questions, looking for a few things, see if you could take an order. I got a lot on my mind.
We don't really sell like that. We do
Oh,
contracts.
contracts. Well, I guess you've piqued my interest.
If you need something special out of the moorland, come ask us about it, and we might be able to procure it for you.
Would I need
Or
anything
maybe-
special?
Not out of the moorland.
Do you operate in both then? I guess.
Do I operate in what?
You said maybe not the
Both.
Moonland as well?
Well, we could perhaps come to an arrangement for other
Okay.
places.
I like it. Well, what do I need? And I kind of sit there pondering. Well, I guess if I needed anything, I would need a short bow, and then some arrows to go with it. Some probably good ones. As I'm still learning, but you gotta have a good arrow for one occasion. You never can be too safe. Is that would that
An
be
arrow.
Yeah. Doesn't every archer
Hmm.
carry their
Any
best archer
particular.
or their best arrow?
I mean, if you just need normal arrows, you can get them from the blacksmith or something. I mean, I'm gonna help you out, lad. We cost a bit too much for that kind of stuff.
No, I'm talking about a one of a kind. Every archer has an arrow he only fires
One of a
when in
kind arrow.
grave danger. Haven't
A
you heard?
singular, one-of-a-kind arrow.
Well,
You mean
there's
like
hundreds of one of a kinds.
the arrow of the silver flame?
I haven't heard of it.
Well, that's intriguing. I've heard it's disappeared recently.
Oh shit. Well,
You have something to do with that. You trying to sell?
well, if I had something to do with it, I'd probably that would be my one arrow. Huh.
Well, look, lad, I don't deal in stolen goods. I'm a good fellow. I'm an important guy around these parts.
Well,
you can take your stolen goods somewhere else.
but I don't have the arrow.
Then what are you asking for?
I want a special arrow. Maybe it is like that arrow. I've never heard of it. Basically, one that, in a tight pinch, either you pray to it or you shoot it. A last effort.
Well, look, I don't
guess
think I can help you because, like I said, I don't deal in stolen goods. Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Well, that's a 14. Dude, Eli, you need to come over to my house, dude.
I guess so.
well, man, I don't honestly. You know what? If you did, maybe it would kill my luck, and it'd equal out, and then we'd both roll normal. I don't know. Insight.
With a 14, you
That
can
is a
tell that
17.
he is. With a 17, you can tell that he is not giving you the truth, and he definitely does deal with stolen goods.
Now listen, I'm only saying this because of Merchant's intuition. I had already heard that you might deal in stolen goods. Now listen, I try to make an honest living, but I keep checking and nobody has any good arrows. Would you have a little bit more information on that stolen arrow, per se?
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Well, I have +5 as well, so I swear to fucking holy hell. That's a 14 with 5, and that's a 15 with 5.
All right, I'll level with you. You see, a couple days back, a changeling named Whisk came. He had a relic to sell. Might have had something to do with an arrow.
Put Whisk in the chat.
Like I said, I don't buy stolen goods, so I turned him away. And I think I probably know who we went to next.
Well, who to go to next? Now I'm interested. How are you looking it up?
Well, no, I'm not looking it up. I was waiting for you to say something. Well, there's a trader known as Drev. He's kind of shady, if you know what I mean. If I was selling a stolen good, I'd probably visit Drev.
Oh. Drev?
Well, do you know where Drev's at? It sounds like he might have exactly what I'm looking for.
Well, yeah. He's right over there. And he points at a stall, like, across the market.
Aren't we upstairs?
Well, like, the door is open.
I was like, hold on a minute. Alrighty. Well, you've been a great help. I won't necessarily buy anything. I don't need any services other than one you've done. But here's 2 gold, and I flip him 2.
Ooh.
Information's valuable.
Bribery.
Pleasure, lad. Let me know if I can help with anything else, but don't be dragging my name with these stolen good things. You know,
Oh, I know how it goes, and
reputation is everything.
I was never here either. I hope that 2 gold cements it.
Of course. Pleasure doing business. Show him out. And he kind of motions to Shybuck, and Shybuck kind of walks up to you and walks you out the door.
I'll see you, Shia LaBeouf.
And again, he's just mouthing, Shybuck. Shybuck.
I climb down the ladder.
So now you're back out in the market, kind of in the square, surrounded by stalls. And you know that the stall he pointed to is like directly across the way from where he is in the opposite corner, essentially.
I'll reconvene with the crew.
Or
yeah, you can all see him.
I reconvene with the crew. I go, well, merchant's intuition is never wrong. I think we've got what we're looking for. It only costs 2 gold, but he seems to be a reliable source as long as you can feed him a gold once or twice.
So, how'd it go?
I fill them in on Whist, who I also note that I may believe him to be I did hear he's a shapeshifter, right? A changeling. A changeling, who I also would like to connect over to the one guy. Oh wait, that one guy was a changeling, right? In that stall.
Yes.
So we have another changeling named Whist, and then we have Drave Shaldor over there, who we can assume to have the arrow.
As you guys are speaking, you see Jelly Roll kind of rush out of the stall from behind where you came and hurry off out of the marketplace.
I go, Zayman, you want to tail him, or should I?
I think we actually probably all can. We're rather quiet, aren't we? And I'm gonna look over at Gruck.
Gruck, honestly, now that I'm looking at you,
I'm very loud. Disadvantage on saving throws. I'm sorry.
Upon my story, you know what? I'll follow just in case. He was a burly guy.
Okay, so should I
Gruck,
go
hold it
talk
down.
to this weird character over there?
Go talk to the stall.
That's probably a good plan.
Mr. Dread. Holy shit. And I just see Sardan disappear from my eyesight.
Okay. So Sardan and Zayman
Flash
are following.
I flash step behind him.
So we're gonna go with Gruck first.
Perfect.
Okay.
You're going up to Drev's stall. Gruck.
Just gonna walk up leisurely. Can you give me like a sort of a synopsis of like what his stall looks like?
Yeah. So Drev's stall is a much more kind of typical stall where you see it's a couple tables with some scrap on it. He's got a child working in the back behind him, kind of like putting something together back there, and he's sitting at the front. Drev himself is a very ugly fellow. He has a very large mask kind of covering his face, and as he breathes, you hear the mask recycling air and kind of hissing and popping every time he takes a breath as you walk up.
Pretty metal. What race is he?
Yeah. He's a human.
Oh, just a dude. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna walk up and hello, sir. May I have a look at your wares today?
Wares? Yeah, we've got some new stuff in from the Moorlands just this morning. What are you looking for in particular?
Weapons, body armor, shields,
Well, I've got some he takes a deep breath. I've got some broken shields back there. I've got some swords that came in recently, and some scrap. Are you building something or just looking for gear?
Just some gear. I don't think the broken shields are gonna be too much help.
Well, I'm selling short swords at 25 gold a pop, and some of these shields they've got some real nice Syrian. And he kind of looks back at the boy behind him. Hey, what do we call that? A flare, some Syrian flare, 50 gold a pop.
Right. I was curious about your ranged weaponry, though. A friend of mine is in desperate need of some artillery for future ventures.
Ranged weaponry of look, I always say a real man fights face to face. We don't do none of that ranged shit.
Hey, well, my friend's sort of a pussy, but I mean, if you have something that could help him out, I'd be very happy to oblige.
Look, man, I'm running a business here. I've just told you we've got no ranged weapons. You better watch yourself, because hench don't much like your face. What do you need?
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend. I mean, personally, I'm a little on the poor side, but I would be willing to, I'd pull out like 4 gold and slide towards him. Ask for a little information about certain thieving.
What's the name?
The name?
Yeah. Who are you looking for? What thief?
Someone who looks a whole lot like Uriah in the temple over there, over yonder.
I don't know no Jiraiya. Sorry, lad, can't help you. And he takes the 4 gold off the table.
I mean, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna have to ask you to give that back. If you're not gonna give me any helpful information, I'm gonna try to intimidate him.
And he just kind of looks at you and goes, "You're still here. I told you. Give me the name. I'll tell you what I know. Gold's mine."
Okay. Can I do like a little OC here? What names could I possibly mention? What?
There are 4 in the chat, per se.
I understand that, but like, I mean, I asked about good old Jiraiya, and like, okay.
What about asking about the
Zodor?
No, you could ask about Zodor, or you could ask about
Whis.
the
Malia?
cleric. The cleric.
Yeah. Malia Shervaki? Is that her
No,
name?
no. Melia Shervashi was
Mia
the keeper,
Khalifa.
the second keeper of the flame.
Oh.
No.
Okay, well, I don't know the
Just
The
clerics.
cleric, I don't think you guys ever actually got
We
the
d-
name of,
we
but
didn't.
We'll pretend you did.
Yeah.
It's Johanna. Her name's Mother Johanna.
Is that from Baldur's Gate 3?
I'm just gonna sigh and just say, do you
Oh,
know
thank
anything
you.
about Mother Johanna in the temple? She's
Oh,
got you.
you're here for the arrow.
Well, I did hear it went missing, and I may have been asked to find it. No, I'll just be honest here,
Well,
right?
All right. Oh, are you done? I thought you were going to be honest.
I just was honest. I said I was on a mission to find it. Damn it! Open your damn ears, human.
Well, look. I mean, I don't do none of that thieving shit. I'm a good fellow, lawful citizen around here. Some say I run a hard bargain, yeah, but I'm not in any of that. But I did hear Dolan. You talk to Zodor. He's usually involved in these bits.
I didn't talk to Zodor. A friend
Well,
of
you
mine
should
did.
probably go talk to Zodor then. Well, where's your friend? He seems like he might be more useful for this conversation.
Okay. Zodor directed us to you. I think a little selfishly. If I
That fucking piece of scrap. Look, Zodor. Fucking hell. Oh, I hate that guy. Zodor gets involved in all this thieving shit, and then he tries to use my perception as a fucking honest to good citizen. I drive a hard bargain, so some people don't like that, but I don't do none of that. Zodor's your guy. Go back to Zodor. He's got whatever the fuck you're looking for. And he's like actively pissed off now.
Okay. Sorry. I'll leave him be. I'll just walk off, defeated, feeling a little violated. Well, am I about to go back to Sodor? I'm going
we're gonna
back
take
to
a pause
Sodor.
on
He
Gruck.
never saw you. To be fair.
I'm going back.
We're gonna take a pause on Gruck, and we're gonna move to Zaman and Sardan real quick. And they follow.
I'm Naruto running if he's sprinting.
What was his name? Jelly Roll.
Jelly
They're
roll.
following Jelly Roll, who's very, very calmly walking. And
damn
he
it.
exits the Salvation Market and goes across the street into Salvation Hotel. Would you like to enter after him?
No, I'm
is-
gonna wait a few moments first to let it, breathe, so we're not directly after.
Is the hotel have a bar?
Yes.
I say, Zaman, if you'll stay out here, I'll go in and see if I can gather any more, just a little stealthily, under the guise of getting a drink. It's been a long day.
What makes you think you'd be more suited to that than I? Exactly.
I don't know. You seem more perceptive. I seem more stealthy. It's just how it is.
That's interesting. So why don't you go stealthily figure it out, and I'll just go talk to him.
Oh, you want to go talk to him?
Why not?
Okay. Well, I'll boat on the side of stealth.
Right, just go in there stealthily. It'll be fine. You can watch our wonderful conversation, and I'm gonna stroll in the door.
I would like to
As you stroll in the door, you see an inside that is much more kind of well kept than the inn you've been frequenting, the Grey Beyond. It's a lot less busy. It seems to have a little bit of a more expensive clientele inside. Still not anything insane because you're in a border town to the Mournlands, but much cleaner and not as ruckus and rowdy. It's a very chill vibe, and there's sporadically a couple people at tables, and you see Jelly Roll, the man you were following, is sitting at a table with 4 other men, talking hurriedly about something.
Are they doing anything?
They're not doing anything. They're having a well, they're all listening to Jelly Roll. No one else is speaking. He's kind of seems to be informing them of something.
What do you want to do, Sodan?
Are we actively talking, or are we outside?
No, I'm asking you, Tyler, what you want to
They
do.
make
Okay.
no note. They're very invested in what they're doing and make no note of you entering.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go over to the table and I'm gonna take out my deck of cards from my bag.
Well, my plan was just to go to a table close by and snoop. That was my plan. Is there any way I could sit around a corner from them, out of sight, but in earshot? Is that how it would be?
It's just a square room. There's no corners.
Could I sit at the
Where
bar and
has
still
four
hear
corners?
them?
What do you say, Tyler?
Could I sit at the bar and still hear them?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. Do you need me to roll?
Okay, so you'll walk up to the bar. Roll a.
Because I don't want them to
what's
know
the
I'm
check for like
listening.
hiding?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Straight stealth.
Yeah. Roll a stealth check.
Oh, that's an 8. I mean, it's not terrible, but I get. I gotta pull
Oh
out
my
the
god, it is
character card
it
here.
is thunderstorming next to me, and
My-
the biggest thunderclap just hit over my house.
So that would be
was
plus
terrifying.
3.
Like,
Let me
shook the
make
foundation.
sure I don't get.
Happened to me earlier.
So stormy.
That's actor. Give me a second, sorry. And then I get 1d4 on top of that. So I'm at 11. 3. 14. Wow. That's nuts.
With a 14, as soon as you sit at the bar, Jelly Roll is mid-conversation, and he kind of sees you out of the corner of his eye and peeks over and studies you for a second. and then like leans down and says something to the men at the table and kind of points you out to them, and they all look, but then they go back to what they
I'd
were
like
talking
that
about.
to be when I sit down. Like when they look.
Okay, you're just straight up sitting at the table.
Sitting at the table and putting the deck of cards down.
They all kind of like stop their conversation and look at you, and no one speaks but Jelly Roll, and he says, "Who are you?"
Hello, gentlemen. I'm going to kind of like touch the gears on my neck a little bit, like I'm winding them up. I heard that we were going to be playing a game here today. Isn't that correct?
No games. This is business.
That's interesting because I heard that we were supposed to be playing a game here today. I was sent by someone that you all well would know, and I suggest sitting down and letting me deal you some cards.
All right, I'll bite. Who sent you?
The game first, please. And Zayman's going to flit the cards through the gears in his neck to shoot them perfectly out to each player as he's dealing out the cards.
Damn, homie.
Uh,
I'm at the bar going.
Okay.
No,
They're all like completely taken aback by what just happened in front of them, and some of the men are kind of visibly a little nervous about your presence, and so still no one's speaking but Jelly Roll, and he says, "Fine. What game are we playing?"
Life and death.
A game that I learned a long time ago, called the Mornlands Hold'em.
Mornlands Hold'em. You play them by the normal rules.
Normal rules are fine. Each card burned
What's at
before
stake?
the flip is simply one soul from the Mornlands crying out in desperation.
Yeah, I know the story. What's the flip? Or what's the bet?
You can bet what you like. No pressure, but I'll be betting.
What
with
are
this.
you betting?
Oh, what am I betting? I'm betting information along with this. And Zayman is going to take a bag of 40 gold out of his pack and plop it on the table.
At this point, since Serdon is listening, he audibly, he like looks and then he looks back and goes, "That bastard."
Two of the men kind of look at each other and go, "That's more than he's paying us." And they go, "I'm in. Let's play."
Perfect, but your bets, I'd rather them be the first thing that I was willing to bet. I don't need your gold, but your information could come quite in handy to me and to my benefactor.
All right. I mean, I'm not sure we'll have the information you're looking for. You seem to be not from around here. But
I'm not.
Sure. We'll tell you what we know if we can help. If we lose.
Perfect. Why don't we
Um,
start the game then? Player
okay.
to the left, you're first.
Do you actually have an idea on how you want to play this game, or do you want me to come up with something?
No, just Texas Hold'em. Straight up, just Texas Hold'em rules.
How do you guys have the cards?
Mistakes
Yeah,
have
but
never
like-
been higher.
Oh, you mean the actual like in D&D? No, I don't care. You can do it thematically, or you can actually play a game. Either way is fine.
I'm so confused thematically of how. It's
Let's
working.
just
like
let's
rolling
just
for it.
do yeah, let's do roll a
You can have
sleight
like
of hand check.
yeah, sleight of hand check, and then roll to see like hand strength type thing. So you don't have to get an actual hand, but
I like that. All right, so let's just roll a d20 for hand strength.
for hand
then.
strength, okay. So no sleight of
For
hand.
each.
So here's my hand
Okay.
strength one. All right. Are you just doing this straight, or are there any bonuses?
I'm just doing straight.
Okay.
If you want to roll a sleight of hand check, you could try.
Specifically, I'm thinking that because I have the lucky trait, right?
You took lucky? How you got lucky?
I thought we weren't allowed to have lucky.
Ah.
Wait, are we not allowed to have lucky? Wait, maybe I didn't take lucky. I take lucky on every character I ever make, so I want to make sure that I actually have it on this one.
Lucky.
Okay, then we're good. We're good. Every character I ever make always gets lucky as their first thing. So I'm glad
We're still level 1, right?
That's a good idea. Yeah, but we got the free feat. Remember?
Ah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And lucky,
But lucky was one of the ones you can't take.
Yeah, lucky's one of the good ones. So we're
Fuck,
good.
my D4 just stabbed me.
Okay.
So then in that case, I rolled a 9.
Okay. So if we start at the left, let's do it like this. As the first 3 cards are burned, or the first 3 cards are laid out,
Mhm.
we'll roll separately for each one.
Oh, okay, sure.
As the first 3 cards are laid out, you can see that 2 of the men are very annoyed at the cards that have been put on the table, but 3 of them are quite excited about what they're seeing in front of them.
How many men are at that table, bro?
Yeah, I didn't get that far.
5 total plus you.
A lot of men.
So six total, and I'm also while I'm contemplating my hand, like looking, I'm gonna look back at the bar, like I'm looking around to think, and I'm gonna look back at Sir Don and kind of like check in with my eyes to make sure he's doing good.
Yep. I'll notice,
Your Honor, you do it good.
and I'll flip up a coin to kind of distract the eye, and I hold up a thumbs up, and then catch it.
Okay. So I'm gonna smirk a little bit, and then I'm gonna go back to my game with a hand behind my back, in a C formation.
I look, and I'm very confused. Sir Don is taking a second to think.
Perfect. As that happens, I'm ready to go into this hand.
Sitting over there.
Okay.
See, motherfucker, see.
So with that, do you want to just to make it simpler, play multiple hands then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so then we'll just go strength of hand for this one.
Fuck, see. All right,
Jelly
chat.
Roll himself
Chat,
has
there's
rolled a
no chat,
17,
but-
so he's going to win the first hand.
Perfect. So I'm gonna do just ante 2 gold per hand, if that's okay.
Yeah,
So
that's fine.
I will subtract 2 gold from my stack of 40.
Good shit. Let's go again.
Congratulations, that was a very impressive win. I'm gonna have an H with both my hands behind my back as I look like I'm going to stretch.
Oh, you put an H now?
Mm-hmm.
Clarity is coming.
All right, so second hand. I rolled an 18.
Oh, we're rolling good.
With an 18, you are going to win the second hand.
Perfect. All right. So my piece of information, as I make an E behind my back. What?
Cheaters.
What were you discussing when I came over the first time?
Work.
Nice.
What about your work?
I don't know if I'm at liberty to discuss with you. We work with Drev. Sorry, no, we don't. We work with Zodor. He asked me to meet with these guys.
Understood. Next hand it is.
Okay.
rolled a 2.
Oh fuck me.
Wow. Well, the winning roll was a 5. They
Oh,
all
wow.
rolled horribly.
Oh, wow.
But one of them rolled a 5, so he'll collect his 2 gold winnings
So I'm down to
and
36.
kind of celebrate a little bit.
An A behind my back.
I think I know it.
All right, next hand.
Next hand.
A 19 this time.
You tied, but we'll give it to you since you're a main character.
Sure. Next piece of information as I throw up a T and then like jut my finger out and point to Sir Don. You work with Zodor. What was this meeting set to be about?
Oh, look, Clyde. I think you're. I think you think we're into something we're not here. I'm just here to get some bodyguards. These
Here to
lovely men in front of me.
Here to get bodyguards for what?
Well, our boss does some dealing sometimes that can get a little bit dicey, and he feels a little bit threatened after some recent developments. And he kind of looks over at the bar at Sir Don for a split second and says he felt the need for me to go gather some more men.
Makes sense.
With
Next hand.
my perception, can I hear this, right? Because I am trying to actively listen. You said I could be able to hear this. Am I still able?
Yeah, you can hear them. It's a pretty compact room.
Jeez,
All right, next hand.
Motherfucker, you're gonna need to throw up more letters.
Nat 20. Are you gonna beat that?
Probably not. Nope. It certainly didn't.
You got
All right,
this,
that's
man.
minus 2 more gold.
Minus 2 more gold down to 34.
Okay, next hand.
Come on, Sir Don. You got it. Next
All right.
hand, 17.
He's doing so well. I'm like, I don't
You've
want to
won
walk
the
over there and
hand.
fuck it up.
Okay. Next piece of information. What do you know about the missing holy arrow?
I knew that's why you were here. I'll tell you what I know. If there's some monetary incentive.
And
After
is
all,
this not the
I'm just trying to make
monetary
some coin.
incentive? And he gestures to the 36
it's,
gold still remaining in front of him.
I'm gonna need some assurances of that gold.
Assurances, how so?
Well, we can make a deal. I'll tell you what I know if you give me the whole purse.
Zamin looks around to the rest of the individuals that are sitting at the table. I don't think they'd take too kindly to you taking all of this money that they're about to win, no?
Oh, we'll split it, of course. I'll take 10% extra, and they split the rest.
Zamin kind of looks at the others to
And,
verify with a like a head nod.
The others around the room seem welcome to this offer.
Around the room?
Or around the table. Sorry.
Oh, man, I was like, we're
This is quite-
fucking surrounded.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
This is quite the purse. This is quite the purse that's still remaining here. I think I would need more than just the information. I would need perhaps your protection.
I can tell you where to find it. But I can't protect you.
And protect us against Zodor.
Of course. I mean, the assumption would be that this conversation never happened, and I'd go back to Zodor's employ, and these fine fellows would go back to Zodor's employ, and we'd maybe double dip a little bit. Artifact means naught to me. I get paid either way.
Then how about this? You inform us as soon. Send a scout, inform us as soon as Zodor finds out that we're on his trail?
Well, he'll know as soon as you go after the artifact.
Just need to know before he's upon us, so he doesn't get any kind of advantages.
Sure. I mean, he's not, despite his looks, he's actually not super interested in stolen goods. He wasn't lying about that. But when something too good to be true happens upon him, he likes to dabble a bit.
Excellent. Then I have no problem assuring this money to the all of you. And he's going to just push away the remaining 34 gold.
Okay.
I'm scheming of a way
Right.
to grab that gold.
You need to go find Whist. Whist is in the Mournlands. Zodor sent him off yesterday.
What did you send him for?
Oh, he's looking for an artifact. Some rumors of an artillery piece that's been uncovered recently. You know, with the Mournlands, things shift around. It's quite large of a piece, but apparently it's got quite a lot of firepower if they can procure it.
You need the firepower for.
Well, he's always looking for more things to sell. He is a broker first and foremost, after all.
Broker that holds issue with selling stolen items, but not weapons of mass destruction. That doesn't seem very morally.
Like I
in
said,
line.
when something too good to be true comes across his table, he likes to dabble a bit. Plus,
Understood.
I don't know how much you know about salvation, but it's not quite the innocent town it looks to be sometimes.
Which direction did Whist go? Do you have directions to them?
Oh, yeah. I can tell you exactly where he went. The artillery piece is quite the talk of the town at the moment. There's a couple groups looking for it. But you'll have to enter the Mournlands, and we won't go with you. But
Zaman's gonna smile
I can tell you one
when he
more
says he
thing.
has to enter the Wardlands. Yes, what was the last thing that you could?
I can tell you one more thing, but you'll have to buy it. You see, it's a little more important than the rest of the information I gave you.
36 gold is enough to employ all of you for
Mm.
about 3 months, 4 months. I think that's
Gold's
pretty
not
good.
enough for this one.
Mm,
I need information. Who's your boss?
understood. My boss, who's the current guy ahead of the Silver Flame, who's the current?
The current head of the Silver
The
Flame
current
is
keeper of the
Jayla
Silver
Duran.
You have no idea. I held myself back,
Jayla Duran.
but I wanted to walk over there and be like, "That would be me," but I knew it would fuck up everything.
Oh man.
I knew it would fuck up everything.
I am a holy knight of the First Order of the Silver Flame. Currently in the employ of Jayla Duran.
Oh, Jesus. He's one of the church fellows, and he kind of looks around to the rest of them. You had us scared for a second there.
Wasn't trying to scare you, simply get the information that I needed. And it seems that you have as well. Now, what did you need to tell me?
Well, Whist is dead. But I know where the arrow is. I wasn't entirely telling you the truth a second ago, but it is in the Mournlands. And I can draw you a map to get to where it's at.
That would be wonderful.
And so he motions the barkeep over and gets like a napkin and draws you a crudely drawn map that leads you into the Mournlands to a place that he's labeled as the artillery piece.
Zaman's gonna like turn around and like expertly toss and if I have to roll sleight of hand or something, I will toss the napkin to Sir Don across the room.
Oh, dude, I just phased my hand.
And say, "We have our location, Squire. Let's get going." with like this like devilish grin, just looking at Sir Don, so he's not looking at the rest of the group. Right now.
The you don't have to roll sleight of hand. You can go ahead and do it, and
All right.
the boys around the table are just gonna start laughing as they look at Sir Don at the bar.
And then Zaven's gonna turn and kind of like motion this way as he strides out.
Sir Don's too prideful. He just walks out.
Oh man, that's great. And I think I'm gonna walk a little bit away, like toward Gruck, where we saw Gruck to go.
Back into the market.
Back into the market,
Well,
so we're
by this-
outside of the earshot of them too.
But at this point, Gruck would probably have finished whatever conversation, just timeline wise.
He did. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why we did it in 2 parts like that.
Well, no, but he was also going to
Gruck's
another.
in the middle of the market.
No, Gruck.
I was going
Last
back
thing
to
was
Zodor.
going
Yeah.
back to Zodor. Remember? So
Do you want to go to Zodor?
we phased, so we
So
would
they
still
would be entering the market as you kind of like
finished
got,
talking to Zodor, I would assume, right?
Yeah, because ours took quite a while,
as
I
you
would
started
imagine.
talking- Yeah, sure. Okay, so Gruck, you're entering Zodor's place. He's got one bodyguard with him this time, as the other's been sent
Okay.
away. And as you
Not
walk
to-
in, he grins at you.
Garrett, also,
I'm
I'd
not
like you to
interrupt,
remember
but
Shia LaBeouf.
I'm
Shia
sort of
LaBeouf.
burning out here. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
That's fine.
Is this an okay
Fine.
space to stop, or should we keep going?
Garrett, just make sure you have notes
Just do this
on.
conversation. We can end it there.
Okay. Well,
He
Garrett
grins
asleep.
at you, and you see he's missing 3 or 4 teeth. Welcome.
hey Zodor. So I was talking to this guy over here. Did you have a dude come in here recently asking weird questions, and he's sort of a weirdo?
Zodor kind of looks at the bodyguard behind him and goes, "Can't recall."
Okay, well, I
Love
have this
that guy.
buddy. He likes selling wooden statues, and he directed me to your friend. What was his name? Oh yeah, Drave.
Fuck, he's dead.
I'm sure you guys
He's
are
fucking
best
dead.
pals because
Dude's dead. He
Apparently-
broke the unspoken rule.
Drave was cussing you out over there and cursing your name.
Quite an
because-
unruly fellow.
Yeah. I mean, he said the same thing about you. Considering you sent us
Wow.
in that direction. It's quite a shame, really. I just wanted to make that known that, like, you know what? I'm getting into business that is clearly not my business, but I think I might just leave. I'm sorry. I'm sorry
Okay.
for interrupting, Zodor. I'm very tired. I know it's like.
Have a nice day, then.
Okay, I'm just gonna go. I'm sorry.
Can we add to Garrett's character
I
sheet?
didn't mean to interrupt.
He has periodic insomnia. Just fucking periodic insomnia. Or narcolepsy. Periodic narcolepsy
So
would be
Gruck walks
hilarious.
back into the center of the thing just as Zayman and Sardon are re-entering. You guys meet up, and you can discuss what you just discovered, and then we can end there.
And I'd also like to just
I
be
didn't
like,
have a good conversation, guys.
did
I
you
was
go back
insulted.
to talk to him?
Well,
we
this
had
Drave
a whole
guy-
lot that we'll fill you in on. No worry.
Well, this guy just
I
yelled
witnessed
at
a
me
fucking
for
loss of 36 gold.
threatening him, and then he stole my gold when I asked for information.
How much
I
did
should
you
have put
lose?
less gold on the table, to be honest with you, but I thought I might need something that looked
Why can't I
impressive,
intimidate anybody? I'm so intimidating.
Was that all your gold? Do you mind me asking?
Real quick, actually,
No.
with our
Fuck
discovery
me.
of this new information and the way we procured it with a cunning plan, I still don't know what Eli was doing with the letters behind his back, to be honest.
Yeah,
but,
me neither.
He
I was
wanted
telling
me
with
to.
a
Tyler to
cunning plan
cheat
that
for
seemed-
us.
Yeah, I knew what he wanted, but I was worried if I walked up they wouldn't give the information, so I just didn't. He wanted me to like go stand over there and then like motion their cards in a peculiar way, but I didn't want to just
Well, because he didn't know that you got spotted coming in.
Wait, who?
Yeah.
Zaman.
Like Zaman didn't know that you got spotted coming in because I was
Oh.
already walking to the table.
That
so
is
I
great
I was
staying in
telling you to
character.
cheat because I didn't know that they knew who you were already.
So I played it perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
no, 100%. Yeah.
It's cool that you kept it
But
in
with the
character.
cunning
I wouldn't
plan
have
and the
thought of.
successes, go ahead and level up for me to level 2.
Nice.
Level up.
Dude, I'm just gonna do this next time.
Oh, you
I'm
can do it next
sorry.
time. No,
Garrett's
you
gonna
can
be
go
level
next
1
time.
for sure next time. I think it's
too
gonna
much
be level
energy and
1.
Too much reading. There's no way to do
Too
that.
much energy and too much reading.
I'm like into it right now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
That was a fun session though. That was very fun.
Yeah, I love how we
Had,
started out with a combat and then we didn't have a combat.
Well, I was about to say, so like when I was getting this ready, this was what I thought you were gonna do before you did the last thing,
Yeah.
and I made it. I took some combats out of it specifically because Eli was complaining about there being too much combat
I
in the
didn't-
first
I
session.
Didn't
Well,
mean
we've had
to-
I don't mind not having
It was a
combat. I am
conversation
still
for a
looking for a
while.
goddamn short bow.
But I thought
Tired
it
of
was a
shooting
cool
over
little break from
150.
the combat. More
we
of
had
the, like,
we
you
had
gotta
very
figure this
good
out.
role play this session, like both with each other and with other people. So I thought that was very good.
Yeah.
I'd like to think my
But yeah, you can wait
mercantile
to level up
side
until next time.
hit
That's
very
totally
well
fine.
on getting info. It's just I got played by a
Okay,
master
I'm gonna
class.
remind myself to level up on my notes.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, I wanted you to be able to get info, Sardon, but they did clock you as soon as you walked in. So I was like,
Well, it's because
we gotta go
Sardon,
with my
you
plan.
were the one who like originally talked to him, so
Yeah.
It was.
yeah.
What was
He's
the
not gonna
check?
forget you
What was
10
your
minutes
mental
later.
check? Was it like an 18?
He rolled against you. He rolled one higher than you.
Damn it! Fuck.
Unfortunate.
Did he have a?
Unfortunate.
Did you give him bonus to that roll? I want to know.
No, it was natural.
Fuck! I just lost.
He should have
Probably
bonuses,
give him
right?
bonus, to
He
be
should have
honest,
given him
but I didn't
bonuses.
feel like
He
finding
sh-
it.
Stat block.
He
feel like
should have
finding
had
that block.
bonuses. But the worst part is
Yeah.
I have a +3 and another +3 to stealth that I got from a D4, and I still lost. That's why I wanted to know. I had a
That was a natural roll.
+6 to stealth, and he
Should
beat
cast
me down.
guidance on yourself, Tyler.
Fuck!
It's your fault.
That would have been the make or
I
break.
will say, the fucking dealing the cards through my gears is one of the coolest things I've thought of on the spot in D&D. That was very,
Yeah, that's
very
like
fun.
that was
would've
pretty
looked
sick.
weird.
I can't lie.
Yeah, Sardon's
thinking
still
I was
baffled
like-
by that
I
shit.
was contemplating like not letting you play a game with them, but that kind of like changed the.
It also wasn't long. It was like what, 5 rounds back and forth of me just like
Honestly,
losing, then winning. Then
you
losing, then
rolled
winning.
very well against 5 people.
I did. Yeah, I
that
rolled
is
super
true,
super
you did.
well because I
And
literally
that
hit.
could have been
half.
all your
I
gold.
lost half and I won half.
Yeah, no.
Did you roll 5 times for every
rolled
single person at the table, Aaron?
Aaron was. Yeah, Aaron was going.
Yes, I was.
So that's crazy.
Mercy me.
I also am glad I didn't go over. Right when you said cheat, I was like, I know what I think he wants me to do. But they know me, and then they're just gonna be like, "Can we
No, yeah,
fucking help
exactly.
you?"
That's why it was. That's why it was in character because
Yeah,
I wouldn't have known
that's
that they
wild.
knew you because you didn't mention the 3 other guys that were in there or
Yeah.
whatever, or the guy that was in there. You just talked to us about your conversation with it.
I wasn't used to
So
you
I
being in
wouldn't
character
know that
like
they
that,
knew
so it
you.
almost fucked me. I was like, "Fuck,
Mhm.
I shouldn't walk over there." So there was a damn second where I was like, "Well, fuck it, Sardon does what he pleases." Just walk over.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that
All
would have
right,
made it a lot more
boys.
interesting.
Good
for sure.
session, boys.
Yeah.
It's been
See
good.
you guys.
But
I'm gonna probably level up next
yeah.
time. I gotta figure out what fighter gets. It should just be health points and yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been another eventful session. Signing off. Thanks for playing. We will we'll go ahead and we'll get this uploaded here tomorrow. I'm sorry, you've probably heard my squeaky chair, right? It's in there. But yeah, thanks for watching. It's been a blast. Signing off.